From Navy captain to TV presenter, no one is off the hook when it comes to political correctness in the U.S. Now, many Americans say the PC overdose makes them keep their opinions to themselves, as the wrong word can land you in serious trouble. As RT's Marina Portnaya reports, even classic literature couldn't escape censorship.
America is a country that pioneers freedom of expression, but is the rising tide of political correctness reining in the right to say what you think?
Like people do hold back to actually speak their mind.
It's almost as though you have a sort of a code to follow.
Sometimes you want to call a spade, and sometimes you want to call it a shovel.
According to a Rasmussen poll, the majority of citizens think the U.S. is overdosing on PC, turning the land of the free into a nation of hypersensitive sissies.
Please give me a sign.
Where even corn chips can cause mass controversy. In this ad, a priest substitutes a Dorito for the Eucharist, the body of Christ.
Cool Ranch?
The commercial was created for a possible Super Bowl broadcast, but after an uproar among Catholics, Frito-Lay apologized and pulled the plug on the satirical spot.
Doritos commercial being pulled is a classic example of Americans freaking out about something insulting to do with religion. I understand why the Catholic League might flip out. That's their job. However, you gotta be able to laugh at yourself, folks.
You.
The price of humor can end up costing big. Navy Captain Owen Honors, entrusted with a nuclear-powered aircraft carrier worth $500 million, was fired over racy, morale-boosting videos created years ago. Having survived 85 combat missions, Owen was shot down by fraternity-style gestures and comments.
I want it back.
As for the man who wrote 19th century classics, not even Mark Twain is protected from present-day PC. 2 of Twain's books are being republished, with the word slave replacing the N-word.
It's about laziness. It's not about liberal guilt and not wanting to offend, or conservatives wanting to sanitize or plain vanilla-ize history and art. It's really about laziness. We don't want to trust people to look and examine, to look at something and then go beyond that and say, well, what does it mean? What were those times like? What is the author trying to say?
When film critic Roger Ebert took to Twitter to criticize the censorship, he was criticized for simply writing the N-word.
Can white people say nigger?
Who can speak it has become a battle in court. A federal jury will soon decide if white people can use the N-word at work. This, as a white TV reporter is suing a Fox News affiliate in Philadelphia after being fired for using the N-word during a staff meeting.
White House Chief of Staff Rahm Emanuel
Has apologized.
He's apologized.
And, of course, the R-word can also make you a glorified villain, as was the case last year when former Chief of Staff Rahm Emanuel privately called a group of liberals f***ing retards.
Rahm Emanuel, I think he has some indecent and insensitive ways of being.
Sarah Palin is a f***ing retard.
At ESPN, sensitivity surrounding sex has become a touchy subject. Announcer Ron Franklin was fired this month for allegedly calling a female reporter sweet baby. Many say political correctness has neutered the American language, creating a super sensitive society incapable of laughing things off. A PC influence that's left more people biting their tongues for fear that freedom of expression may be more trouble than it's worth. Marina Portnaya, RT, New York.